Okay, so LeBron James is going to join the Miami Heat. He's going to be playing with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in Miami next season. This surpassed my expectations. This is going to be very, very overwhelming. Obviously, I think this is going to change the whole landscape of the Eastern Conference. I'd be surprised, very, very surprised, if they do not make it to the finals. I mean, we're talking about three of the greatest NBA players in the game. These two gentlemen have won an Olympic gold medal together. And, I think this is something that was in the making. After Miami won the title in 2006, I really think, I think they had the intention of this, being a possibility. They all signed the same deal, 4 years. 2010, everything would expire, and they would have the chance to, play together. And, wow, I just can't believe this is actually going to happen. But really quickly, I just want to talk about the Cleveland Cavalier fans and the whole Cleveland situation. Now, prior to this whole thing, I said to my friends and I said to other people that I play basketball with that I really think LeBron needs to stay in Cleveland and try to find a way to get that team to a championship within the next several years, however long it would take. I really think if he wants to be considered one of the greatest players of all time, if he wants his name to be up there with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant when it's all said and done, I really thought that's what he needs to do. That's what he needs to do, to sign with Cleveland. And it kind of makes him look like an asshole to a degree. I could see why some people are turning on him already, that he's leaving his hometown and he really didn't get the job done. And, he's probably one of the most hyped basketball players of all time. But at the same time, I think a lot of people in Cleveland don't really realize, especially people that haven't played the game at a high level, that this is an extremely tough game. Not one player could do it by themselves. Let's face it, LeBron wasn't blessed with the Scottie Pippen or even a Horace Grant, those types of guys. Jordan molded those guys into NBA champions. But, at the same time, they improved every year. They got better every year. And, Cleveland never really had anyone that was, quite on Scottie Pippen's level. He never really had that second go-to option. This team was pretty much just built for the regular season. But when they went up against the powerhouse, they just didn't have the other options to get it done. And, this game is tough, and, I think you need multiple guys to win in this league. I definitely think you need a triple scoring threat nowadays with the game being so athletic. And, I think LeBron and Dwayne Wade and Bosh, they're thinking long term. I think they really realize that they have the opportunity to do something big. You see Kobe Bryant winning all these championships, and, time is going fast. The days are going by, and this was the time to jump on it. It was a smart move for LeBron. If he signed with Cleveland, there was no guarantees. There was no guarantees that he was going to be, playing with any more better pieces than he was the previous season. So I think it was a smart move. And I just want to say really quickly, I'm very, very proud of LeBron. I'm happy for him. I think this is a very, very emotional night for him. I think it was very, very tough, to get on national television and just come out there and just to say you're moving on to a different place and pretty much letting all your hometown fans down. It's a tough thing to do. But I thought he handled it I thought he was very classy, and I think anyone that burns a LeBron James jersey should be ashamed of themselves. I'm not the biggest fan of LeBron. I don't think he's the best player in the game. I think he has a lot to work on as far as his basketball skills go. To be considered, on Jordan's level or Kobe's level, but still, he's a class act, and for someone that has as much notoriety and as much fame as he does, I think he handles himself very, very well, and I wish him the best. And just thought he handled himself beautifully throughout this whole process, and it had to be very, very difficult. It was when the spotlight's on you and you have all these people that are expecting a lot out of you. I mean, I just imagine it had to be very, very tough. But it's all over with now, and let's just look forward to the NBA season coming up. It should be probably one of the most interesting seasons in NBA history. All right.